Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my hair growth journey. And I'm also going to be talking about tips on keeping it healthy and growing it long. Hope you guys enjoy. I also want to start off this video by saying anytime that I give advice, it's not advice that everyone should be using. Everyone is different, obviously. We all have different types of hair. We're all different people. All of our bodies are different. So, people use different weights. People react differently to different foods. So really make sure to do your own research on what works for you. But the advice I give is what I do and what I use. So I'm not saying what I do and what I use will be perfect for you, but I am saying that this is what I do. And if you're interested in knowing, feel free to tune in. If you're not, then peace out. So I just wanted to start off letting you guys know a little bit about my hair growth journey. I've included some photos here so you can kind of see my hair growth journey over the years. It's pretty crazy. Even these photos shocked me when I saw them. I never even realized my hair had even gotten that short. I thought it was long all that time, but over years of dyeing and using heat, it just kind of started breaking off and never really grew. So I started to do some research to see how I could get my hair healthy again, what steps I can take to make it grow also. And I started implementing those into my daily routine, and voila, this is my hair now. And it's crazy to see the difference from the start, which was a couple years ago, to what it is now. My hair is so different and so much healthier. In order for your hair to grow long, it has to be healthy first. I think this is something that I started to realize over the years. Your hair doesn't grow if it's unhealthy. It actually took a whole year for my hair to even get healthy before it even started to grow. If you're out there thinking, oh, my hair is never growing, it never grows anymore, it's probably because it's unhealthy. You're doing unhealthy things to it, and it can't grow because it keeps breaking off. So the idea in growing your hair long is really just making sure to keep your hair as healthy as possible and to take care of it. I always say the more consistent you are with something, the better things will work. Anything that you want in your life, you can do it as long as you're consistent with the steps that you need to take to get there. Really make sure, if you're trying to grow your hair, to really try to be as consistent as you can with these steps, and I'm sure you guys will see results. So today I'm going to show you guys the tips that I've implemented into my daily routine and I've used over the last few years to really get my hair healthy again and help it grow long. My tip number one is use less heat. So no curling irons, no hair dryers, no straightening irons. The more you can cut that out, the better. So letting your hair just air dry naturally, heatless styles. Definitely using less heat is my first and number one tip to having your hair get healthy and grow longer. My second tip is don't dye your hair as often. I was getting my hair dyed every 2 or 3 months. It really did a lot of damage to my hair. I'm currently getting my hair done now only twice a year, so every 6 months. I decided to go with an ombre style, more balayage, where it can grow out and you don't really notice the roots or anything. That was the proper style for my hair in order to keep it healthy, so I don't have to get it done as often. My third tip for you guys is to use cold water at the end of every shower. So after you shampoo and condition your hair, basically you just run cold water through it at the end and make sure it goes through the ends, because this basically seals the cuticles of your hair to prevent less damage. In order to prevent more damage. Tip number 4, also when you're in the shower, a good tip to use is to really only sort of shampoo your roots and then really make sure to focus conditioning on the ends. Because a lot of times, your roots will be what gets dirty or greasy, and then your ends end up getting dry. So you kind of have to keep that balance of making sure to keep your roots clean and your ends moisturized and healthy. The 5th tip I have for you guys is to purchase yourself a wet dry brush. You can buy these pretty much anywhere on Amazon. Those are really good for your hair after you get out of the shower when your hair is wet. It's obviously not great to brush your hair when your hair is wet, and you want to be really gentle when you're brushing your hair. Make sure to brush your hair sort of from the ends up get the knots out at the bottom first and then sort of work your way up with the brush. But the wet dry brush really helps, and it's good for your hair when it's wet when you're brushing it, because sometimes your hair can be really fragile when it's wet when you're brushing it. So make sure to just be really careful. It's the one that I actually purchased from Amazon, so just so you guys can see, this is the one I use. Sixth tip for you, actually another thing that you guys could purchase if you guys are interested, it would be a satin pillowcase. So a lot of times during your sleep, it's good to have protective hairstyles while you sleep, because we roll around a lot and hair can break off and snap off. Your hair is very fragile and gentle, so you want to make sure to keep it as healthy as possible. Check out either a satin pillowcase or a satin hair cap. I just recently got a satin hair cap. Katya put me on actually to both the wet brush and the satin hair cap, so I tried it out. The only thing that I recommend with the satin hair cap is I tend to like more volume in my hair when I can. So with the satin hair cap, the only thing is it kind of lays your hair down, which, you know, some people might like that. But for me, I like more volume. So, you know, try to play around with different hairstyles, like braiding my hair down, or maybe the front pieces, braiding the front pieces back out of my face, so when I wake up I could take it out and it just adds more volume to my roots. So I've just been kind of trying to play around with different hairstyles that will allow me to get more volume under the satin cap when I sleep with it on. The seventh tip for you guys is actually a product that I use, and it's a protein treatment and a moisturizing treatment. So basically our hair needs even balance of protein and moisture. So I like to try and do these sort of treatments, you know, back and forth, just to kind of keep my hair as balanced as I feel like it needs to be. I'm not sponsored by any of these brands that I've been talking about, just to let you guys know it's stuff that I actually use. So I want to give you guys my inside info on what I've done to get my hair healthy, and I'm sharing it with you. So here you go. So with that being said, these I use about every 2 weeks. With the protein treatments or moisturizing treatments, you don't want to overdo it. Your hair can have too much protein or too much moisture, so you really want to make sure to just keep it balanced. With this, you really don't want to overdo. So with that being said, this is the Icon treatments. These are the ones that I use. One is the Pro Shield, which is the protein treatment, and the other is the Inner, which is the moisturizing treatment. For the protein treatment, I do this about every 2 weeks. Wash my hair with shampoo, scrunch out the water, and then I put this in. I sort of scrunch it in my hair because I like, you know, the natural wave of my hair, so I want to make sure to sort of just keep that intact. So I scrunch it in my hair, and I have a hair dryer accessory, which I'll show you guys here too, that I basically attach to the end of my hair dryer, and I put my hair all inside, and I sit under the hair dryer cap for about 20 minutes until my hair gets hard and crispy. And after that, I rinse it out, and I wash my hair with a little shampoo, light shampoo, and condition it. So basically, that's the protein treatment. With the moisturizing treatment, you can kind of do it the same way, but I also actually sometimes, if my hair is super dry, I'll just use the moisturizing treatment as like a conditioner sometimes for my ends. So the eighth product that I recommend is actually a product called Viviscal. Tons of hair growth pills out on the market. You know, I'm not actually like sponsored by any, like I had mentioned before, none of these are sponsored things. These are things that I actually use. Viviscal is like available at your local drugstore. It's sold next to the Rogaine, which like is for men, you know, or they have Rogaine for women too. That helps with like balding. The Viviscal is actually just a pill you take, like a month dosage, but I actually just take like 1 pill a day versus like the 2 pills. I don't know what they recommend. It's just something that I keep up with every now and then to help with my hair growth. Another product that you guys can look into. My 9th tip for you guys is make sure to keep your ends really moisturized. I use different hair oils, hair creams, but I always want to make sure to really take good care of my ends so they don't split and they don't break, because if they split and they break, then your hair can't grow long. So yeah, that is my 9th tip, moisturize your ends. The last and final tip, 10th tip for you guys, is another thing that can help your hair grow. It's actually called the inversion method, I think, or something like that. But basically, you flip your hair over and massage the roots. I don't want to do it too much because my hair is drying right now, so I'm like trying to let it air dry accordingly, you know, keep them waves in there and whatnot. But yeah, so the inversion method, flip over, massage your roots, 5 minutes, whatever, 10 minutes a day. The longer you can do it, the more you're basically stimulating the blood flow to your roots and helping your hair grow long and healthy. So that's it. That's my hair growth journey and 10 tips on keeping your hair healthy and growing your hair long. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, please make sure to like it below and make sure to comment and let me know what else you guys want to see. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Y'all are the best. Y'all keep killing it out there. Keep staying consistent. I see you. I see them gains, them life gains, them booty gains, them hair gains, you know, just out here flourishing, you know.